Yes, sir. Why? Here we have it. Wasting no time. Let's get into it. Welcome everyone, Sanju here. Welcome back to the channel. And it's interesting. It feels like doing this chapter review, our reaction at least, is long overdue, considering that the chapter was leaked a few days ago. But it is what it is. I waited until the official release. Wagwan! Jeez, I'm so tired. Let's turn down this music right now. How is everyone doing? We are here live for Boruto Manga Chapter 79, and I know, as per usual, when it comes on to thumbnails and titles and all of that, I've seen and deduced, what may or may not happen in the chapter. So, yeah, yo, we need a fresh cut, bro, honestly. Nah lie. Need a fresh cut. Jan. Let's have a little cup of tea, man, so far for a morning. Nothing too serious. No, it go. But here we have it. Let me just refresh this page. Wait, Young, well, go on. Welcome to the stream. Now somebody just for food for thought. I'm gonna go and experiment with some angles. I'll probably start include that second angle over here now, probably for videos going forward. So yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, chapter 79, Omnipotence. Very interesting title, but given what I quote unquote already have heard, this chapter should be interesting. Alright, so here we have it. Nice colored cover page of Boruto. And I find it interesting that they didn't decide to go with some like alternate, color palettes when it comes on to this. Hold on, let me just do I not have the hold on. Nah, I don't have the banner in this scene here. Let me just, maybe I don't have to add the banner over the actual stuff. So yeah. Just cool Kyle. Yo, the youths, them, we're just trying. We're trying, bro. We're trying. If it leads to freedom, then so be it. Add existing. Hold on. We just wanna, just in case. Just in case. Let's just adjust one setting here. Sorry about the on-the-fly adjustments here, people. This would be reaction scene, image mask, apply. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, so let's just get into it. All right, just spit it out, bastard. What the heck's happening? I told you, it has already begun. Prepare yourself. All right. So Sasuke there. I feel like this. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm not at 100% here. Alright, so we're still unable to detect him. Kawaki's continuing to erase his tracker signature. No matter, keep casting a wide net so we can catch him the moment he gets tired and trips up. Find him no matter what it takes. Alright, things not now slow down for the last chapter at all. Alright, damn it, Kawaki. What is up with you? Whatever the reason, he's committed a renegade act. No mistake about it. He could even be executed for it. Let's go search for Kawaki too, before Master Moegi stops us, even though it's a pain in the butt. Sarada, Mitsuki, take Boruto to the hospital. Sasuke and I will join the search for Kawaki. Be careful, he's seriously dangerous. Oh, wow. Yeah, we know. Mitsuki, there. I'm going after Kawaki too. Watch over Boruto, Sarada. Huh? Alright, Mangan. And supposing someone really were to try to kill Boruto, I really don't know what I would do to that person. Alright, we like this. Mitsuki having some spotlight here. One because it kind of felt like things were drying out with the reveal because they wanted to end on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I could probably see that happening. Wait, Bushmaster, we here, we here. All right, Sarada, stick with Mitsuki. He's lost his cool. Leaving him on his own is dangerous. But your eye, don't mind me. I'm fine. Just go, or you won't catch him. Yeah. All right. All right. So Kawaki on the run. Damn it, my chakra is almost out. I can't maintain the Sukuna Ikona. You find him? He couldn't have gotten very far yet. Don't let him escape. Damn it. And then we have Eida here. Found him. Kawaki. Well, big sis. And then she's out and about. You know I can't fly. Don't leave me behind. Don't worry. Kawaki, I'm here for you. Which, this is to be expected because it's like, the main reason that Eida is even here in Konoha is just for Kawaki, so, you know. Shikamaru, it's me, Amato. About how to deal with Kawaki, but out of this, Amato. In this matter, you have no authority. Listen to me, there's no need to kill Kawaki. There's a way to abruptly cause him to shut down. What? It's a unique command code keyed to my voice. Just like with Delta, I need to be in direct sight of him for it to activate, but as long as the conditions are met, I can stop him cold in an instant. You bastard, you're still holding on. Yo, at this point, Shikamaru tired Amato just to keep information from him, honestly. Yo, in return, I want your word that you won't touch Kawaki once he's in stasis. I need him alive at all costs. I sympathize with your situation, I do. And I know you need Kawaki's power to bring your daughter back. However, you've got to understand that he's crossed a line that can't be crossed. Wait, yeah. So unless he yields completely, Konoha must continue deeming him an enemy and move to eliminate him. Hey, hold on. You need to listen to me. Shikamaru. Why? Alright, Samato putting in that academy performance, as some person would say. Guys, welcome to the stream, new and returning subscribers. Oh, hold on. Let me just put this up on top. Yeah, that's better. Guys, like up the stream. 13 persons here. Nice looking so far. But we only got 3 likes. Come on. Anyway, alright, so Kawaki on the hideout here. And then you have Eida. It's okay, Kawaki. It's me, Eida. Relax. I'm on your side. On my side? When you're coming near me despite being unable to erase your chakra signature, you're pretty much broadcasting my location to them. Even you aren't capable of escaping under these circumstances. But you'll be fine if I'm with you, because I won't let anyone touch you. Damn it. I don't give a crap. Wait. I don't give a crap about me. I don't matter at all. So forget about me and focus on protecting Lord Seventh? Kawaki, listen to me. If we don't take that bastard Momoshiki out now, Lord Seventh and this village he's cherished and protected will both eventually be destroyed. I can't let things stay like this, cause once he breaks free it'll be too late, irreversible and beyond repair. But unfortunately, he's the son, Lord Seventh's son, who in Konoha could kill him. He's the Okage's son, an act that would turn all your friends into foes. Who'd ever agree to take on such a task? It's not just about karma, for me anymore. At this point, you're too important to me to leave you be. Sussy. Pretty much. Right? Bro. I love this kind of dual panel with Borushiki and regular Boruto here. Damn it. Oh, why did it have to be him? I love the nuance of it. Like, even though in the last chapter we see that Kawaki was, like, hell-bent, like his convictions were like cemented in stone, like, yo, this is what I'm going to do. But I like how we're at this point where we have this brief moment of quote-unquote rest where we can still see the internal struggle that's going on with him, so that I like that. even if something like a series isn't good, it's just getting the nuance of it. I'm not saying Boruto isn't good, but I'm just saying I love it. The nuance here with Kawaki's internal conflict. Anyway, damn it. Well, Kawaki, why couldn't it have been a complete nobody? Who wasn't the Hokage's son or my brother? A stranger who no one would mourn if they died. An outsider just like me. Stop it, Kawaki. Don't say such things. You've got this all-seeing Senrigan. Use it to look at me. See me for the powerless piece of garbage that I am. Alright, now he's starting to sound like Rhino from Attack on Titan. Jesus, peace. Alright. Wait. Hold on. Her eye just went blank. Both of her eyes. So I guess this is the new power. Alright, that's a nice visual, you know, with the basically the design of our eye. Yeah, that looks clean, but not like brooding teen. Yo. Alright. I mean, it's I would say brooding. Well, okay, fine, brooding, but whatever. Okay, so Sasuke, Konohamaru, Shikamaru, Sarada, Mitsuki. Alright. Okay. Ooh, spreading out. Big sis. What is this? Yo, some serious god level forward. This is ridiculous. Hey, Eida. Alright, she's back up with her regular eye designs. Oh, you two. What was that flash just now? Yo! Yo, Momoshiki is literally just like, yeah, man. This is it. The time is here. Yo, dog, we don't know. Somebody need to take this and meme it, dog. This is just Momoshiki saying, yeah, boy. This is it. Yo, this is Momoshiki saying it, dogs. Honestly, yo. Yo, the man has literally been waiting on this, honestly. Yo, nah lie. What are the two of you doing here, Miss Eida? Ugh. Wait, something's off. Is it that Eida unintentionally did that? What? 12 clicks east of the stone faces. What's Kawaki doing there? I don't know, and furthermore, for some reason, Miss Eida's with him too. Wait, Mello? What's up, man? Yo, honestly, I think by the time we end this chapter, I need, well, we're kind of coming down to the end of the month for the end of the month subscriber stream, but I was saying to Kyle here that probably Tuesday I would want me, you, Bara, Free Game, and, you know, Kyle. We probably should have like a emergency Boruto live stream. I know you guys have been talking about this chapter since it leaked early, but I'm just getting to it for the most part. Boruto's chakra detected near the stone faces 3 clicks west. Boruto? Alright. Why was it necessary to share Boruto's location? Ooh, huh? Maybe something's happened to Boruto. Let's go, Mitsuki. Yo, but I don't know, like, Momoshiki is just becoming like a fan favorite character. Hey boy, I'm curious. How does it feel to lose everything? You're awfully chipper. Why don't you tell me what's about to go down? Look behind you. Mitsuki. Found him. Yo, it's literally here. Found him over here. Okay. Sarada, Mitsuki, you came back. What about Kawaki? I want to know too. What the heck's going on? Sarada. Careful, I wouldn't get any closer. He's dangerous. Oh shit. Here we go. Here we go. Huh? Boruto. You have managed to... Yo! Jesus, peace. This is the Boruto manga Siege Mode premiere, isn't it? For Mitsuki. What the? Mitsuki? Go! Don't let Boruto get away. Kawaki, how's the eye wound? It looks totally healed now. What are you talking about? Kawaki's fine. More importantly, have you found his father, the Hokage? No, and we still have no leads other than that Boruto did something. I see. Thank you. So that's the situation. I'm going to ask you one last thing. What did you do to Lord Seventh? Calm down, Mitsuki. You're not making any sense. What's up with you? Seems you don't plan to talk. Jump up into the branches. Oh, shit. Okay. Mitsuki, wait. What's the matter? He's the one who kept ignoring our warnings. He's forfeited his life. It's unthinkable that Mitsuki would attack Boruto. What is going on? Something isn't right. He has every intent to kill you. Others do too. And they're all headed this way. Run if you want to live. I don't get it. What's going on? Yo! No, honestly, it's really and truly just Momoshiki just like, the man just is a happy, bro. The man is just like, yo, this is it. Finally, we're here. Yeah, Momoshiki is like, yo, finally, we're on the climactic episode. Like, Momoshiki is just getting his favorite anime, his favorite TV show, like an awesome episode, and the man is just here. Just this is how I imagine Momoshiki just happy like a kid in the candy store, dog. Honestly. Indeed. This is the true nature of Eida's power to charm. A divine power she herself cannot control. Yeah, because it's very implicit. It's very implied that, like, at least earlier, that she wasn't able to really control it perfectly, you know? And brought about by the Shinjutsu Omnipotence. Oh, Eida. Alright, so Mitsuki going in. So, Omnipotence, an ultimate power only an all-knowing almighty god can wield. The Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu, a programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds. The will to make anything real. That is what omnipotence is. Ooh. Okay. Listen, the power scalers are going to have a field day. Anyway, it's not some trivial ability that, alas, who isn't even an Otsutsuki could control. The identity of her charm is simply the result of Eida's subconscious desire made material by omnipotence. Oh. Her subconscious desires? There was no way for Amado to know, having only the scene result concluding that it was a Shinjutsu. Wait. There was no way for Amado to know, having only the scene result concluding that it was a Shinjutsu is understandable, and this current phenomenon is Kawaki's desire becoming reality. Wait, see me now? Yo, we here. I mean, I've only had like a cup of tea from morning. I haven't eaten, but you know, we Gucci, see me, we Gucci. Alright, hold on. So an ultimate power only an all-knowing almighty god can wield. A programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds. The will to make anything real. That is what omnipotence is. The identity of her charmer is simply the result of Eida's subconscious desire made material by omnipotence. So, okay, so I guess her desire to, you know, I guess find real love, she's kind of subconsciously just forcing persons to like her, fall in love with her. So if she can get control over it, she can get true love. But interestingly enough, hold on, we'll get to it. Let's just finish the chapter. Anyway, and this current phenomenon is Kawaki's desire becoming reality. He went through Eida and invoked omnipotence to cause you and him to switch positions. Ooh, interesting. Eida, we're having trouble locating Naruto and Hinata. Just knowing if they're okay would be great. Could you give us some more details about what happened when Boruto attacked them? I guess I could, but I don't think another look will help. Tell them that he's dead? That Lord Seventh died at Boruto's hands. Do it. Yo, seriously, bro? You said me and Kawaki switch positions? What do you mean? People's memories have been altered. Any common knowledge involving the two of you, every person's consciousness is by nature linked through chakra. Okay, so it's not impossible for a god to meddle with it if they so choose. How do I feel about everybody's consciousness is by nature linked through chakra? I mean, if you go out with the teachings of the sage of six paths, I could see, but I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, have you never contemplated how many times an Otsutsuki who became a god may have previously manipulated humankind's memories? Questions. How about the part of the world that doesn't use chakra? That's a good question, but at the same time, I'm always like, when it comes on to stuff regarding, like, say, like the Shinju tree, or stuff like this, you know, just asking about persons who don't use chakra, I always interpreted it as, like, especially like for, you know, when the persons are in Infinite Tsukuyomi, I think, like, for example, like the tree kind of forcibly melds their physical and spiritual energies to produce their chakra at the point. So if I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt for persons who quote unquote don't use chakra, whatever the case may be, the technique probably forcibly melds their physical and spiritual energy. That's just me. I'm trying to come back from my excitement, man. I haven't watched the episode yet. But I'll get to it. But Momoshiki is bringing up some interesting questions here. Honestly. By the way, Omnipotence does not affect the Otsukified like you and Kawaki, nor its caster Eida. Incidentally, that Uchiha girl somehow seems to be unaffected as well, though it's usually the immune who suffer the most from Omnipotence. Yeah, so yeah, Sarada's unaffected, but why? Why? Anyway. Oh, see me now. In terms of the episode, yeah, fine, no spoilers, but I just want to know, animation-wise, how was it? Either way, he is now Uzumaki Kawaki. Yo, stupid. Uzumaki Kawaki, the Hokage's son, who was born and raised in this village, and you are a lonely outsider who bit the hand that fed him and is being hunted down by Konoha. Just plain Boruto. Do you get it now? Well, that's it. That is literally it. Amazing chapter. 99, not 65, a bit worse. That's 217, 218, just a bit. Alright, I guess that's still something to look forward to. Guys, still like up the stream. 24 persons here. Only 12 likes. Let's get it. Let's have that initial post chapter 79 discussion. Of course, again, I know I'm late to the party, considering that yeah, the chapter was leaked about 2 days ago. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when Naruto explained. I got the notification that he put up his review. I'm like, yo, but the chapter isn't out yet. How? Where? Why? So yeah, the chapter was leaked, so I know I'm late to the discussion. Everybody else and their mothers have literally been talking about this chapter for the last few days, so here we are. Honestly, this chapter, amazing. I know about chapter 78. Was it last chapter? Let me just kind of temporarily go back there. Let me see, where did chapter 78 starts? Yeah, So I know I said last chapter was basically the spiritual start to the series, the genuine spiritual start to Boruto's story. And continuing along the lines of that, for this quote unquote pseudo chapter 2 for Boruto, it's things are just really going all over the place, honestly, and going at a breakneck speed. With Boruto and Kawaki switching places, Momoshiki finally getting his favorite TV show come to life, as I would put it. And it's just all around complete madness. I would honestly, I wasn't expecting to get to this like Flash of the future so soon, but I love it all the same. I don't know. What are you guys saying about this chapter? Cowboys monologue. Freak off. Yo, there are many Otsutsuki gods. Yeah, because I that's the next thing. Momoshiki's dialogue in this chapter has, you have to really question it. Like him talking about like other Otsutsuki gods, and I mean outside of Shibai, you gotta question that, and maybe like them just manipulating the memories of humanity. Some Attack on Titan shit here, man. Honestly. But I find it interesting that, you know, Kawaki seems to have like instantly picked up on what really happened when it comes on to what happened with Eida there. Honestly speaking, because I find it funny because it seems like initially Eida didn't really understand what happened herself, and then she just instantly caught on eventually. So yeah, but at the same time, can I control? Okay, I guess the whole part about her not being able to not like control it is just stems down to her ability to charm persons like unintentionally. So if she gets control over it, then yeah, she can actually stop that tidbit of it. So yeah, but I find it interesting that Kawaki just picked up eventually what happened. I probably could chalk that up to the experience of Ishiki kind of, you know, more and more flowing through him, more than likely, so he might have some knowledge of it, but it's just interesting how he instantly picked up on it essentially. Yeah, so Boruto. Rogue Ninja Boruto. Honestly, this chapter could easily be like a 10 out of 10 chapter, honestly. I don't know if I'm being too generous, but yeah. And again, more questions than answers. We find out the identity of, you know, of course, Eida's ability. But at the same time, again, we're still not sure why it didn't affect Sarada. And to that extent, I would imagine Sumeri is unaffected as well. So yeah, lost a lot of time expecting this chapter, but it's a great thing, not a bad thing. Yes, I don't know if I'm being too. What do you guys think? Is this a 10 out of 10 chapter or what? I really want to know. In terms of Kawaki now, like I really love the nuance, just the internal conflict. Let me just go back to those panels. I really love seeing the internal conflict with him just wishing things were different and wishing that, you know, Boruto was just a nobody who nobody cared about and everything, wishing he wasn't his brother or, you know, Kawaki's or you know, Naruto's son. The only thing I'm wishing is, even though I think it was expressive in terms of the art, I think when it comes on to the anime, when if and when it comes back, they could probably still make it a bit more expressive on Kawaki. Not just through like the voice acting, but, you know, facial expression. They could still probably make it a bit more expressive, make it a bit more that sense sell the sense of desperation a bit more, they could actually do that. Not that I'm saying this isn't decent, but it could still be more to really sell the desperation. But it's still pretty good in terms of what we got here with the art. In terms of Kawaki's desperation, in terms of wishing things were different, but still wanting to do what he sets out to do. So yeah, that's the good part about it. So definitely loving the nuance of the chapter. And of course, Mr. Amado himself. Listen, how should I put it? Watch how probably Amado is probably going to be one of those characters who isn't affected by by this ability. Maybe, just maybe, but I just have a hunch, honestly. Let me go back to that panel of the characters who aren't affected. Let's see. No, these are characters who are affected. Sorry, my bad. Quad looming in the background. How is this going to change things with Quad now, honestly? So, if everybody's memories have been changed and they've been switched, does that mean that Quad is going to be hunting Kawaki instead? Because that's the that's the big thing. No, will Quad be hunting Kawaki instead to feed him to the 10 tails? Well, granted, he kind of gave up on supporting Eida. So now I'm wondering if it's a case where Quad is going to be really against Boruto. The hatred is gonna switch from Kawaki to Boruto, and he's gonna really hate Boruto. Wants to mess up his life too. So yo, this one really is losing everything. In all of this is my question. Well, it's hard to say in terms of Sasuke, because it's like Sasuke was one of those characters who was the only other character who was able to sense Momoshiki's presence. So I don't know if that might tie into the whole, maybe, just maybe, Sasuke might be one of the characters who isn't affected either. Let's see the Sasuke scenes, because obviously the way the chapter was going as it was building up, you could tell that Sarada wasn't affected, obviously. But in terms of Sasuke, Boruto's tracker detected near the stone faces 3 clicks west. Of course, Sasuke stops. He looks back. But I mean, Momoshiki already confirmed that Sarada wasn't affected. So it's like, it's hard to say. And then if Sasuke is affected, what does that mean for the flash forward scene where we see Boruto presumably having Sasuke's sword and cloak? Is it going to come down to the fact that Boruto will be the one to quote unquote take Sasuke out? Kakashi Koji trains Boruto. I feel like no one can train Sarada but Sasuke because of Sharingan, not even Kakashi. Yeah, and Kakashi Koji is the next big thing now. How is that going to... I mean, to be fair, Mount Miyaboku is... I mean, if he's even reverse summoned to Mount Miyaboku somehow, then that's still on Earth, so he'd still be affected. But if he's somehow reverse summoning himself to like a different dimension, no, that's the next thing. He wouldn't be affected by this. Is Momoshiki the real narrator for the story now? I bet he looked at the camera and said, no, listen to me. I am loving Momoshiki's reactions in this chapter, dog. Like, honestly, the man is eating this chapter up. The man is like, yes, this is it. Yo, honestly. Should care if Naruto is dead. Koji shouldn't care if Naruto is dead. True. But again, it's interesting that it's just interesting how quick Kawaki just picked up on what's happening. Because as Momoshiki says, he's not affected. It's showing he's not affected because he is questioning what's going on as well. Hold on. So it's like man just using it to his advantage, putting Boruto in that situation. Yo, man, like, it frig up. It's messed up, but at this point, it's Kawaki's just in the gray area in terms of his actions. Honestly, we've seen the desperation. The good thing is we've seen the desperation and that internal struggle in this chapter. So despite him just saying, "Yo, tell him Sabor to kill him," like we know that he's struggling inside, but he's taking advantage of the situation as well for his benefit. So yeah. But the nuance of Kawaki aside, the desperation, the whole nuance of it, him kind of making you feel conflicted about it, what he's doing. I love that. We finally get to the flash forward scene with, you know, everybody's, well, Boruto losing everything. That's another point. Finally getting to see Siege Mode Mitsuki, the premiere, the world premiere in the manga. Not looking too bad at all. I would imagine that, well, in this case, Kawaki Uzumaki he's really, Mitsuki's really upset that, you know, Boruto would try to kill Kawaki, and he's hurt his precious Kawaki's father. So yeah, there's that. So Boruto is in an awesome situation for character development and growth right now, because honestly, as a lot of persons would say, the perfect time to see persons grow is through struggle and just overcoming their obstacles, and this right now is the ultimate obstacle for Boruto, because he is legitimately on his own right now, apart from, like, Sarada and the persons who know the truth. And it kind of sets up things in a situation where, I mean, as things get worse and worse for Boruto, how will the characters who know the truth actually grow and react from that as well? So that's the interesting part. That, and of course the questions that Momoshiki is forcing us to ask in terms of, yo, like, dog, you don't think other Otsutsuki gods, the fact there are other Otsutsuki gods outside of Shibai? That too, the true nature of Eida's charm, yo, and the fact that humanity's memories may have been altered multiple times before. This is an awesome chapter. This is an awesome chapter, honestly. But it kind of has me wondering if Eida will eventually be able to get control of this power, but programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds, the will to make anything real. I wouldn't be, yo, so I'm wondering, no, is the Uchiha's ability to use Izanagi just like, they were comparing ninjutsu to shinjutsu, and ninjutsu just was a imitation? I'm wondering if Izanagi is just like some super small scale way to actually accomplish this. And now it has me wondering, is the Sage of Six Paths creation of all things technique, was it really this? Questions. Trying to reach deep and befriend Momoshiki, like how Naruto befriending Kurama and activate Talent Jutsu. Listen, Momoshiki right now is protecting Boruto because it's in his interest. We see him, protecting him here. But I just don't see them becoming friends per se. It just serves his interest, really. He's trying to get Boruto to the point where he can take over his body, really and truly. That's what it's coming down to, pushing him to the depths of despair. Remember that is Momoshiki's end goal. Boruto losing everything to the point that he doesn't want to live, so he can take over his body, therefore achieving the same, karmic, well, not really karmic resurrection, but more or less the same result that he wanted. So yeah, bros. Did you see Chocho's face? No, I did not see Chocho's face. Hold on, let me go back up. This is before Eida cast Omnipotence, right? And Amado, the Grammy Award winner, just saying. Let's see. True. Yeah, nothing special about Chocho's face. It's ridiculous. You guys have me scrolling back up. I thought it was like something super important. But Chubby Chocho. Bro. This is still wild, dog. Still wild. But it still has me questioning, like, the way Eida's acting closer to the end of this chapter is like she knew she had this ability. But I'm wondering if she's just going with the flow as well. Or if she really knew she could do it to that extent. It really has me wondering. I mean, what do you guys think? You think I don't know. I have this 50-50 feeling that Eida didn't know she could really like do it to this extent, or this was the true nature of her ability. And it might be a case she's just going with the flow, similar to what Kawaki's doing. Maybe. Hold on there. You two. What was that? Just flash us now. Wait, something's. Yeah. Even she herself says something's off. So it doesn't seem like Eida herself really knows the full extent of what she could have done. So it seems like it was more of an unintentional thing on her part. I think she had an intuition about her ability and what it may be able to do. She knew she could save him, but she didn't know the impact the world. Yeah, and that more like might be it. I think she buys the combination of Code, Eida, Damon, and Kawaki Ishiki with Amada being the soul, like cell androids. So you're still going for the whole cell android art kind of inspiration for this? I mean, it could be. That could be the thing, because Amado could literally be Shibai with no memories or something like that. Because the fact that he was into cloning and stuff like that before anything happened with his daughter. Interesting, right? But yeah, back to what I was saying, like it definitely seems like I just want to get to some more of the Eida stuff. Kawaki is fine. More important, have you found his Kage? Yeah. I see. Thing. I'm wondering. Oh, I actually missed a part. So that's the situation. I wonder if it's a case where it before she affected her own memories as well. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Momoshi said a line that is key, that mankind's mind could have been manipulated by the others. Yeah, I was mentioning that as part of the positives for the chapter before Akil. So yeah. That is something of great interest, honestly speaking. So, this is the true nature. Divine power, she herself cannot control, and brought about by Shinjutsu Omnipotence. Omnipotence, anything real? Her charm seems to result in the subconscious are made material. Omnipotence, her subconscious desires. There's no way for her to know. That seems to this understanding of everyone seeing the results. And this current phenomenon is Kawaki's reality. He went through Eida and invoked Omnipotence to cause you and him. Alright, so what got me really interested is what Moshi said about Eida and that she's just a mere girl. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have control over it. But it just seems like, as you know, Vari was saying, she may have had an intuition about it, but she didn't really know the full extent to it, honestly speaking. She doesn't have full control, honestly. I guess I could, but visions. Oh, but bros, honestly, there's power or something like that, bro. Those mad persons who talked about Ninja World still being under influence, okay, might have been. Yo, nice, no. Ugh. Jeez, these infinite Tsukuyume theories again. I mean, maybe they were onto something. Just maybe. They could have been onto something. Who knows? Oh my god. Honestly, dogs. It's honestly. But I think in terms of the persons who are unaffected paying a huge price is maybe the clear cut thing is just that, you know, they have to kind of join in this whole sufferation of everybody else, you know, turning on them. Maybe that's the clear cut thing. If we're just looking at it at its root, it could be more than that, but honestly, that could be the case. More I feel is desires. Kawaki wants to be Naruto's real son. Amada wants his daughter. Boruto wants to be like Sasuke. Eida wants to be loved. Yeah, I mean, that could be like I don't know if I would say the main theme, but I could still chalk that up into the whole themes of science and technology and how to phrase this. Because usually when it came on to like the original Naruto, you know, generation after generation, you know, as the series was going by, you know, each generation was, you know, successively better than the previous. But with Boruto, it kind of feels like more than just that, you know, tradition versus scientific and technological progression, and how, you know, I have to think about how I would phrase that even more. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. And it's taking up the what little bit of tea spilled on this desk here. But yeah, dogs, like, whew. Jeez, we're gonna have a field day talking about this, honestly. Shit. I don't know. Is there anything more I can really say about this? Them too, but the twist has opened the door for that to happen. Yeah, true. Because the thing is, no, with the potential, well, Momoshiki might as well just say, yo, dogs, yo, Otsutskis came before, Otsutsuki gods, and they mess with the memories of humanity. So I'm wondering, what does that really and truly mean in the grand scheme of things? And what would be the incentive for these Otsutsuki gods, which, based on the dialogue, you would imagine these are Otsutsuki gods on the same tier as Shibai, who have ascended as well, which would make sense because I would imagine there must have been some other Otsutsuki that's gotten to that point as well. Is it just for the fun of it? Just mess with the memories? Is it that humanity on a whole before were much more advanced than they are now? I'm just saying. That could be the case too. that really and could be the case. But I don't know, man. Imagine growing cattle to be eaten. Goddamn horns, built tanks. Imagine growing cattle to be eaten and the goddamn grew horns, built tanks and fair point, fair question, fair question. Ah, boy. That would be wild and ridiculous. But honestly, dogs, the series is going in the right direction, I feel. I would want to save this for the emergency Boruto discussion I want to have with Melo and Bara and you, Kyle, and everybody else who wants to join as well. Not no, but I was thinking maybe Tuesday, because obviously I need to eventually go on the road for today. I actually might need to stop in at work. Yeah, crazy on Sunday, but just for something simple to start backup process. So at least when I come in to work tomorrow, everything is Gucci. But yeah, I still have the episode to react and review, and then to do a dedicated review for this. So this week is looking very hectic, and yeah, but yeah, but honestly. But amazing chapter. Amazing chapter, honestly. Oh my god. Jeez. I mean, what more can I say about it? Get through it. Yeah, man, that's the plan, man. We definitely have to get through. We just keep moving forward like Eren Yeager, you know? No pressure. No pressure. Dogs. Alright, well, you want to let's stop if we found out that all we were watching Naruto was not true. Bruh. No. People would rant, bro. People would absolutely rant if that was the case. Like, if everything in Naruto, but come over to the side, yes, so. Well, I'm gonna just reduce the size of this. If everything in Naruto wasn't true, like, bruh. It's what bro, people like. But I understand those CV though. Like, yeah, the door has been open for it, honestly, because maybe that was just some Otsutsuki who it's like, let's alter the memories to go a different way, you know? Really won't like this one. Yeah. But why? The possibilities are endless. That's the reality of it at the end of the day. Possibilities are really and truly endless, honestly. I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? Well, anyway, awesome chapter. We have a lot to talk about and discuss, as Vari Studios would say. We have a lot of circle jerking to do when it comes on to this chapter. So yeah. I know Naruto Explainers already has put out a video talking about it already, in terms of like the 5 great nations probably hunting Boruto 2 now. So you know, it's a news like that would boost the franchise. With a twist like saying some stuff in Naruto weren't really true, and that they were just altered memories, and that it went a different way. I mean, you could it would be a legitimate way of retroactively, you know, changing stuff, retcon. But if they're going to do that, it probably should be on certain things. I don't want the whole thing to be a lie, honestly speaking. people would probably rewatch Naruto, but I don't think it would be like on some Attack on Titan, like you miss this particular detail which was in your face, and you go back and say, "Oh shit, how did I miss that?" Like on some Bertholdt who was on the tower about to bite his hand, and you missed that, or no, I don't think it would be on that level, honestly, because I obviously Kishimoto didn't like intentionally leave any clues to say, "Yo, you know, this was hinted at from long ago," but I don't think it's gonna be on that level. But I think they could probably retroactively, change something to say, this little tidbit wasn't true. Like, Madara's still being alive, but but that's just me. But they could actually do that. Not gonna lie. People Russian, it's not like look at it. I mean, no, not like that. So you would want like the entirety of the original Naruto story to be a lie. Like the memories were something different. When it comes back, the annoying fanboys gonna. So basically, Eida has the creation of all things. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because I was saying my train of thought was like, okay, maybe Izanagi is an attempt to use omnipotence. But then it came to me like, since Izanagi was compared to the creation of all things, I'm wondering if creation of all things was really and truly omnipotence. But since, Hagoromo wasn't really full versed in all his Otsutsuki heritage per se, maybe they just called it that. And maybe it really is omnipotence. Between a stranger was not true. That could be the case as well. And that could so alright, just to kind of go along Anthony's train of thought here. Maybe, just maybe not Kaguya or Black Zetsu, but maybe some other Otsutsuki who has a stake in all of this was saying, okay, maybe if we change their memories and perpetrate this whole cycle, we can get to this point, Yeah. I mean, I think that would be a nice way to really and truly link things between Boruto and Naruto here. Make it feel like the Boruto story has more stake in the Naruto story. It's kind of going backwards, in reverse here, but you get what I mean. Possibilities are endless, brother. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I think the manga needs to get to a point where it ends and then we do a rebrand, honestly. honestly. Oh, guys, of course, shoutouts. This is a nice, decent sized stream so far. Not gonna lie, respect to everybody that's come on for my live reaction and initial thoughts on the chapter here. Much appreciated. Of course, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers still, so any new persons that are dropping in, I appreciate the support. Of course, new and returning. Respect for hitting the like button as well. So yeah, but yeah, honestly, I don't know. I'm going in circles talking about this chapter at this point. Then she loved Boruto Uzumaki, but she loved him as a brother. Wait. The love of a stranger is so powerful, hence Sarada was immune to it. I want at least 6 to 7 more chapters and the Boruto anime can come back. Not saying she loved Boruto, remember, but she loved him as a brother. Alright. Let me kind of take your theories one at a time here. Answers. The love of Ashura injury is so powerful, hence Sarada is immune to it. Tell me where you're going with that, Akil. And yeah, Sarada is the next point of discussion, right? She's unaffected. And to that extent, I would probably go on a limb and say probably it's a case that Sumera is unaffected too, but that's yet to be seen. Because in this chapter, I mean, powerful singer 1 and 2 times, but after Eida casts Omnipotence, yeah, we don't really see her again after that. So we're not really sure if she's affected. That's yet to be seen. Yeah, I don't think we see her again, do we? Yeah, I don't think she's seen again at all. Even this panel where they quote unquote represent Boruto being switched with Kawaki, we don't see her as one of the persons. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe there's a good chance that she hasn't been affected. 67 chapters, so 6 to 7 months. To be honest, I personally feel that the Boruto anime should just stay on hiatus till next year, April. It seems rough for an entire year, but I think that should be the case because, and this is going to be something I want to talk to Mello and everybody else about on hopefully Tuesday. Hopefully our schedules align for that live stream. But it's like, if it comes back 6 to 7 chapters from now, it's like we'll eventually get back into the anime only territory sooner than later. And granted, my point, what I want to bring up in the discussion is that with Boruto being on his own quote unquote right now, it's going to be prime opportunity for them to do a lot of anime only content, honestly. So, and you guys know how I am. It's never just black and white for me. It really and truly depends on how they do it. Honestly, it always comes down to that. So my theory, Sasuke and Madara are not affected. Well, I think persons would feel that Amado isn't affected either, and even if he is, he'll probably be pretending. But if he isn't, that's going to really signal a lot of things about Amado in terms of the theories that persons have that he might just be, or have the soul of Shibai, maybe. It was love who gave birth to Sage 6 parts. I'm not just saying I would want the Boruto time to come back in 1 year, but rest they won't do that. Madara is weak compared to Boruto, correct? No, I'm not. Listen, in terms of the power scaling of where Madara is in the chart compared to a lot of these characters, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. But I would say I did a what if with Madara, but I think stuff can be done to power up Madara still. Because rival to Shibai, it was the love that gave birth to Boruto, which makes him the star of hope. So you're saying, in terms of all this love tidbit, that's tied into why Sarada is unaffected? Could be. I would have to see that in more detail. I'm still probably going to... And I know persons had the theory that maybe if you're in love with a Otsutsuki, you're not affected by some of these abilities either. Could be it. It could also be the case where, because I mean, obviously these Otsutsuki, they seem to have an issue permanently dying. I'm wondering, I'm not saying Sarada is like a reincarnation per se, or anything like that. But could potentially the chakra of an Otsutsuki or something is attached to Sarada as well, and maybe, just maybe, that's why she's unaffected? Yes, not romantically. So is it confirmed that Shibai solos the One Piece verse? I mean, with Omnipotence? That seems like it is the case. Because if this man can make... Let's go back to the description of the ability. So... Omnipotence, an ultimate power only an all-knowing almighty god can wield. The Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu. Programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds. The will to make anything real. I mean, listen, bro. I might as well. They might as well be just saying, "Yo, listen. I created a character. He can do anything." honestly, to be honest, I sometimes think that this is Kishimoto's way of like just competing with the ridiculous abilities in Bleach by the time of the Thousand Year Blood War. I think one of the biggest things this chapter has confirmed is like Toneri said there are a lot of Otsus gods who will eventually come to Earth or potentially try to destroy the universe. That dude power level is unlimited. Bro, yeah, we have to take it at face value at this point because it's Momoshiki talking about it, and obviously there aren't any given limitations to this omnipotence, essentially the will to make anything real. I just realized that have to tail beast Boruto. Oh, Boruto, yes, this is true as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be honest, I don't necessarily. They could include that in the manga, but this whole situation is a prime opportunity for quote unquote filler anime only material. Have Boruto, I don't know, and the Boruto Rogue Ninja versus the Tail Beast arc, the Boruto Rogue Ninja versus the Five Great Nations arc, something traveling from village to village, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, they could call back to a lot of things, but I think it's going to be more so in the anime. But we'll see how they handle it in the manga, because it's anybody's guess where it's really and truly going to go from here. I mean, we have Sarada, who isn't affected. We have, well, if Kashin Koji reversed some of himself to another dimension, I think it's prime time for him to come back. Of course, Kawaki, Eida, Damon aren't affected, but they'll be living it up in Konoha at this point. Honestly, well, no, Kawaki is more likely going to still hunt down Boruto with everybody else. But it's going to be interesting to see how his psyche and mentality changes as the situation gets worse for Boruto. Amado is the next tidbit too. What's gonna happen with him? Because if it's shown that he isn't affected, and even the thing is, even if Amado isn't affected, they're not going to show it right away. I doubt it. And then there's Himawari too. Himawari and Sumeri are affected, but it won't matter to them as they both loved Kawaki. Well, in Sumeri's case, she loves Boruto. So as I'm saying, maybe she's not affected either. And it probably goes back to the theory of maybe if you love an Otsutsuki, it doesn't really work. Which kind of seems like an easy cop-out. Himawari, no. Maybe she won't be affected either. Affected, but he will find a way to be unaffected. Yeah, I'm tired of this. Honestly, dog. Honestly. Oh my god. Jeez, a beast. Amada always have some trick in a theme book, though. Honestly. Let me see how this look from this angle. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Boy, dogs, I don't know. This chapter was really and truly something else. Friendly and brotherly love. Wow. Anyway, we've been going for a little over an hour. I want this to be memories Sima had with Kawaki in the anime. My best memories of Himawari with Kawaki in the anime is probably just I still haven't watched the Academy arc. I still haven't watched the Funato Clan arc. It'll switch to Boruto. Oh, I'm starting to see what you're saying or what you're getting at now, Akil. Those experiences would have been switched to Boruto. So it's like, yeah, Himawari would have like, how could this have happened? Okay. I see what you're saying. I see. Okay. I will subscribe to that, Akil. That makes sense. But awesome chapter. Some would say 10 out of 10, some would say 9 out of 10, but I don't think we can go lower than a 9 out of 10. So, yeah. But if that's the case, I'm interested to see how Himawari, even if Kawaki is her quote unquote brother now, right? I'm interested to see. Himawari is more like going to follow up with Kawaki same way, because she's gonna have her doubts. As Akil's train of thought in terms of the experiences Kawaki had with Himawari, that's going to be, with Boruto now. So it's like, there's still probably going to be a falling out, really and truly. Awesome chapter. Honestly, dogs, it's chapters and setups like this that I wish. I'm really looking forward to seeing anime onlys. Since last chapter, this is, as I'm saying, this is legitimately Boruto Chapter 2. Spiritually speaking. I think it's this part of the story is going to. It's going to allow, or it's going to make anime onlys. This is the second, or the third, or fourth, or fifth chance I think anime onlys are going to really give the Boruto story really and truly comes on to the anime. But I think the anime has to play its cards right, or at least the execution has to be so good that it incentivizes or causes persons who are anime only, who gave the Boruto series a chance and are kind of cloning on it now, to just read the manga. I think that's the case. But as a manga, Boruto will be way bigger than what it is. Yeah, I agree. A lot of the anime only stuff is decent, but it just needs to be done in a more concise way, I would say. But honestly, if you really play the Boruto story one for one with the manga, with the improvements the anime has done to the manga content when they adapt it, and probably through like arcs like, like the latter half of the Kara activation, little arcs there, then honestly Boruto would be bigger. It would really and truly be bigger. But this is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's best for the anime to just stay off air until next year, so they have a decent amount of time. I mean, 12 chapters from now. 12 chapters from now, yeah, should be time skip, more than just time skip territory. But it depends on how they'll play it. Because, yeah. Because they're moving a lot faster than I would imagine, but this is what the series really needs right now, honestly speaking. Yeah, like I had a coworker who was like, say, yo, people are still cloned, episode 291. And I mean, I think I said it in my reaction review last week, like, that part where, especially the part when Boruto was doing that initial Rasengan on Koi, I'm like, yo, what kind of laser Rasengan was that? So it's like, the story said he himself won't forget it. Boruto is telling himself the story so he himself won't forget it. But it's not like his memories are affected or anything, so yeah. But maybe it's pushed to the point of such desperation that he's like, like for anyone that's watched Bleach, the Fullbring arc when who is it, Tsukishima basically changed the memories of everyone around Ichigo. Yeah. The Empire with the whole Boruto episode got cloned just slightly under affect your memory. Yeah. But yeah, for anyone that's watched Bleach, this might be coming to that situation with Boruto essentially, but on a grander scale. Because the thing is, if Boruto has been framed for the death of oh shit, phone died. If Boruto's been framed for the death of Naruto, it's like he might as well have killed the president of the United States at this point, honestly. So Boruto is in a much worse situation compared to, say, somebody like Ichigo in the Fullbring arc. So it's going to be interesting to see where it really and truly goes from there. Whew, bros. possibilities are endless. So many questions, so much nuance. Awesome chapter. Listen, Boruto just better come to the One Piece world, bro. Let the man just come to the One Piece world. Get a bounty on him, honestly. But it's going to be very intriguing. Really and truly, I think this is the part where this is the section of the story that will draw persons back into the story. But as I said, since the anime is the product that most persons are going to gravitate to initially before even dropping with the manga, the anime, when it comes back, has to do an awesome job. Let's Kawaki want to steal Boruto instead of outright killing him like he wants to know. Yeah, I did a theory about that, a theory video. I personally think at some point the Otsutsuki will be hunting Boruto. So yeah, let me just bring it up. I did a theory video. Should I probably just went to the channel, honestly. Yeah, this Boruto is being hunted by the Otsutsuki. You can check that out. So yeah, I basically did like a discussion just talking about the fact that they would be hunting Boruto at some point, because just to kind of summarize it, if you don't decide to watch the video, it's whatever. The idea is that at some point Boruto would unlock the Jogan in the manga, and this might be tied into something the Otsutsuki may need per se, and it might tie into Kawaki transitioning into protecting or wanting to, you know, well, it'll tie into, you know, the Otsutsuki wanting to, you know, destroy everything that, you know, Kawaki wants to protect. And if that's the only way that they can do it, by getting on their hands on Boruto's Jogan, whatever the case may be, Kawaki might want to seal Boruto instead of kill him now instead. Well, I guess you could get the same end result by killing Boruto per se, but yeah, something along the lines of is what I was saying. You want Momoshiki to die, you didn't want him to suffer like this. Yeah, that's one of the big things I'm looking for, is what I'm saying, is that as things get worse for Boruto, as this goes on, it's going to be interesting to see how Kawaki mentally is going to, like, evolve or devolve. Like, will he drown in despair as well? Because this chapter makes it quite evident that he has that internal conflict, which I definitely love. That's a big part of this chapter for me. So I'm like wondering, like, how is he going to be reacting to all the heat that's going to be coming on Boruto, despite him wanting to kill Boruto, honestly? Because what's going to happen more than likely, you know, is that obviously Kawaki isn't going to be able to get his hands on Boruto like that for the foreseeable future, and then Kawaki is going to have to bear witness to all the trauma and everything Boruto is going through. And this chapter clearly established that he's internally conflicted on the situation. He still cares about Boruto despite wanting to kill him, obviously, but so that's just going to, like, yo, that's gonna mess with his head, honestly. So that's the thing. But it's going to be interesting to see how Boruto is going to fall into despair, and because I think we're at least going to have Momoshiki controlling Boruto for at least probably maybe like I think a volume or two would be nice, to just have Momoshiki in full control before Boruto comes back. What do you guys think about that? I think that would be an awesome little, you know, storyline. 2 volumes, so almost a full year of publication. Have Momoshiki just be in control of Boruto's body. That would be interesting. It sounds like something. So yeah, but so much to do, so little time. Anyway, guys, respect for coming out. If you're new here, of course, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. We're almost at 2,000. Of course, it's journey to, well, I would say, I think a year or two ago, I would say 20,000. But a journey to 1,000,000 subs. We gotta stay positive and optimistic about the growth of the channel. All the same. Himself the story. Oh, interesting, interesting. All right, could be a way to look at it. Let's see. Were there any any comments I missed from you guys? I think I know appearance. And then who knows? Maybe it's time for Toneri. Well, Toneri, who should be the next person I imagine should come back in, honestly, because he's not on Earth, so his memories wouldn't be affected. But this really opens up a lot of cans and worms and questions about the series, honestly. Alright, man. Alright, gentle people. As I said, respect, like, subscribe, comment. Let's start the discussion. Of course, I will be doing a dedicated review, concise, with my thoughts as per usual for this chapter. Theory videos after this chapter. Yeah, that's the plan. Theory / discussion videos will be coming for this, because I mean usually it's just discussions, but like theory, like the only theory I've done like in a while is this whole Boruto being hunted. So yeah, doing more theories should be nice and fun all the same. So yeah, fun. Mello, Bara, I don't know, think Bara's in. Mello, if you're still in the stream. Kyle, if you're still in the stream here. Tuesdays when I'm thinking we could all have that Boruto roundtable circle jerk. For Tuesday, if anything. And we have this nice discussion for Tuesday, hopefully. Let's see if our times align. Tuesday evening / night after I come back from work, naturally. So guys, look out for that potentially. Mother argued and Sasuke. So yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough. Respect for coming out again, people. So yeah, Sanjay Uchiha, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's take off this chat. Need to get a haircut. Alright guys, yo, Magan.